Y108 Studios. I'm joined by the Sheepdogs. What's going on, guys?
Hey there.
All right, so before we talk, we're going to do a little jam session.
Sure.
Let's do it.
We just made up this song right now. It's called I Don't Know.
We couldn't think of a name.
Yeah, here we go. Ready over there?
Yeah.
Just gonna tune that up so it sounds extra tasty on this Saturday afternoon.
Disturbing word. I'm holding up for long. I never felt so quite disturbed, yeah, now. Will I get up in the morning now? I don't know. Waiting for the evening, I don't know. Yeah, I've been looking for what's coming now. I don't know. Somebody please help me. Yeah, looking back at me, there's more than mystery, yeah. There's pages and pages of this ancient history, yeah. Will I get up in the morning now? I don't know. Waiting for the evening hour. I don't know. I've been looking for what's coming now. I don't know. Somebody please help me. Oh. And help me. Well, I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Help me. Ow. I don't know, yes I don't know. Help me, yeah. I don't know. Help me, yeah. I don't know. Help me,
Yeah.
Oh, so out of tune.
The Sheepdogs live at the Y108 Studios. Thanks, guys. That was awesome.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to Hamilton.
Yeah, thanks. The Hammer.
Yeah. Have you guys performed here before?
Many times, yes.
What are your initial thoughts?
We always have a good time here. We've often played with the two bands that are joining us on the bill tonight, Young Rival and Monster Truck, and we've always had pretty wild shows here. It's been a good city to us.
Yeah, great couple bands in Young Rival and Sheepdog or Monster Truck.
Sheepdogs are great too.
A little overrated. No, but yeah, Monster Truck, great band. Was that sort of a natural pick when you decided you were doing this coast to coast?
Yeah, we've done quite a few shows with them over the summer, and in addition to just being really great dudes and a kick-ass band, I mean, they're just like, they've got a lot of facial hair and wear a lot of denim, so they kind of jive with the Sheepdogs way of things.
They really get the crowd fired up too before we play, which is always a good thing too.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Now, I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, but how did the whole Rolling Stone cover thing come together? How does a band from Saskatchewan get in the cover of Rolling Stone?
Well, you have to have a competition that offers that as
Right.
a prize, and then you got to get a lot of votes online.
Was it? I mean, there's a lot of bands that hustle and do that. How did you do that?
That's a good question. I mean, I think that you had to keep providing web content throughout the competition. So, recording new songs or playing live and having it aired on the internet or performing at Bonnaroo and things like that. We just kind of we just kind of rolled with everything, and I think we did a pretty good job and acquitted ourselves well. And I think we remained humble and had good tunes and weren't trying to package something up as something it wasn't. I don't know. We did it.
Yeah, no, and congrats on you, and also congrats. It was just announced that your album went gold.
Yeah,
which is amazing, particularly in a day and age where albums don't necessarily sell per se. If you look at it that way, so congratulations on the gold album.
Thanks. It's especially sweet because we made that album for free, just on my computer in a house in Saskatoon. So it's pretty cool.
Not bad. So what's been the big? I mean, I'm sure there's been so many differences since being on the cover of Rolling Stone. But what's been the major difference that you guys have noticed since sort of winning that contest?
I think the biggest difference is that we were able to quit our day jobs. And we were able to do this full time, which is something we've been striving for and working towards for a very, very long time. And we've been a band for over 7 years. And I mean, I didn't quit my job till after we were on the covers. So I mean, it's not even that long ago that we were still working day jobs. So that's probably the biggest difference, is that we actually get to do it full time now.
What were your guys' day jobs?
I worked with people with disabilities.
I sold shoes.
Huh.
Liat was a laborer of various constructing
positions.
And I was a bartender.
Right on. And that's sort of the way it is when if you're a Canadian artist, is a lot of the times you have to have another job. But once you break in the States for whatever reason, everyone in Canada seems to like you. What's the reaction for you guys been in the States since?
We definitely got we're still building it up there. We just did a month tour. We did two separate tours, one with this guy Robert Randolph and the Family Band, and then another with Black Joe Lewis and the Honey Bears.
Nice.
And we got really good receptions there, especially in the south part of the country, where you get all these crusty redneck guys coming up and be like, "Man, you guys jam, man!" Like, yeah, it's going well there. We just need to put in the time. We spent a lot of time up here and gotta show the love down the U.S. way.
Yeah, and now the Canadian tour, the majority of it is already sold out, which has got to be kind of nice going into a town knowing that you've got a full house waiting for you.
You still get tickets tonight, though.
Yeah, they just released a block of general admission seats, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I think
Come tonight, please.
I think they do that to combat scalpers. Is that not right?
I think so, yeah. I mean, there seems to be, this is their first time experiencing that. And actually, part of the reason why I moved the show to Cops Coliseum is because it sold out so quickly, and there's so many tickets for that show. The people are like, scalpers are charging like $100 for it. So we kind of like screwed them a little bit and like moved it. So they didn't, because we
don't care for these scalpers.
Yeah, I don't care for these scalpers too much. But it was one of those things too. Like, so many people were really excited about the show, and that show sold out so quickly that we were happy to like move it. But yeah, the other big reason is we've never really experienced the whole scalper thing, and we were just kind of pissed off and wanted people that wanted to come to not spend $100 to come see us.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that it's a pretty effective way to deal with scalpers now, is if you release them. I know a lot of venues in and around this area do that, and they kind of release tickets day of, and then it's just like scalpers are. Have you ever bought a ticket off a scalper as a fan, as a music fan before?
One time I went to go see a basketball game, and I inquired about I went up to one of those guys, and it was just the whole thing just seemed sketchy, and I just ended up getting a ticket inside.
They're just the lowest of the low.
Yeah,
scalpers. They're just like they're not even, like, they're almost on the same level as pimps, I think.
Ticket pimps.
They're ticket pimps, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's like the StubHub stuff, but I think that's just kind of like a fancier looking kind of scalper. I don't know. It always kind of seems, everything's always really overpriced.
I totally use StubHub for stuff.
Yeah. So then you've used a scalper then?
Is it the same thing?
I think so.
But it's legal. It's online.
Yeah. I don't know.
It
is real exciting.
It's exciting Saturday radio discussion.
Speaking of the Sheepdogs here at Y108, and coming from Saskatchewan, obviously a pretty big CFL province. It's Grey Cup weekend. Are you guys Rough Rider fans at all growing up?
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a tough year to be a Rough Riders fan, though.
Yeah, it's not a good year for the green and white, but we kind of hoping that both teams will lose, because I don't like it. I like the cities and province, but not the teams.
And then the Riders won 2 years ago?
Like 4 now.
4? Wow, it's
they lost.
2007.
Yeah. Oh, 7, okay.
They were in the Grey Cup 2 years in a row and lost to Montreal. At one time, in the very heartbreaking fashion of the
Right.
13th man on the missed field goal, of course.
Yeah. Okay. All right. CFL members. Mac just won the Vanier Cup yesterday, though.
Right
at
on.
McMaster
Yeah,
University.
good for
Yeah.
them. I was curious because I played for U of S in
Oh
Saskatchewan.
yeah. Wow. What position?
I played defensive end.
Oh,
Mostly,
nice.
Mostly on the bench though.
Right.
But
Ryan was the quarterback as well.
yeah.
Nice.
You were in Hamilton for the Vanier Cup when
I
it was
did
here.
come here one year. That's right. Yeah, we played at Ivor Wynn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, legendary.
Yeah.
Everyone. Great. Cool, man. Oh, and real quick, I wanted to ask you guys because I was talking to a friend of mine who's a female, and she's a big fan of you guys. But then the thing that stood out to her was you guys were on, or the song was featured on Project Runway.
Yeah, we were actually on there too.
Oh, you were on it too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How did that go?
We thought. Well, first of all, we didn't have a choice to do whether or not we could just sit on there. But then they told us what was going to be, and I was like, oh, these, quality designers are going to make us some cool clothes, because we don't have very many clothes, and we want to look cool and stuff. And then they just made a bunch of terrible garments that we would
And we
never
didn't
wear.
get to keep anything they made us. Really? It was one of those
I
things
wouldn't
that
have wanted any of that.
no, I wouldn't have
garbage.
wanted it afterward. It's one of those things that's like super awkward. They try to make us feel really comfortable, but you're in these positions where you're having to wear these clothes and a lot of. But the strange thing is that we never realized how huge that show is in the U.S. because we would get recognized everywhere.
On Bourbon Street.
On Bourbon
in
Street.
Best Buy in Denver.
Yeah.
Those places.
Doesn't matter where we were. There's people coming up and people coming to our show. So it was cool because it allowed us to hit an audience that normally probably wouldn't have heard our music, which is cool. People that wouldn't read Rolling Stone, but it blew us away how many people knew us from that down there because I'd never seen the show whatsoever being in Canada.
Wow.
Not like I'm really looking to watch fashion television, but
Right. Yeah.
I haven't really seen it before. So
You're a big Canada's Next Top Model fan, though.
yeah, I'm more of a
You
Canada's
don't
Next
wanna
Top Model
stray.
man. So.
Know your loyalties.
Yeah.
For sure. Nice. All right. Well, I mean, congrats again on all the success you've had. What lays ahead for you guys? What are some future goals for the Sheepdogs?
An Olympic medal.
What sport?
No.
Javelin.
Decathlon, yeah.
Decathlon, yeah.
Do they still have, what's the really barbaric medieval sounding one? Never mind. No, we're gonna record a new album in January, and then basically tour to the end of December.
Do you guys write while you're on the road?
Trying to. It's tough to get the time, but
For sure. Yeah.
you write more in different ways. Sometimes I just sit there and think about songs, and that helps.
Right in your brain.
Yeah.
Right on. So, Cops Coliseum tonight, Young Rival and Monster Truck performing as well. Do you know what time things get underway?
Ryan?
Ken?
Again, sorry.
After dark.
After
Yeah,
dark.
I think it's
Sounds good.
around. I'm going to say around. I think doors are between 7 and 8. I remember to look at the street, but yeah, it's around there.
Use your smartphone to Google it.
Yeah.
There it is.
The internet.
Awesome. Well, guys, thanks so much for stopping by and taking the
Right
time
on,
to
man.
chat, and look forward to seeing you tonight at Cops Coliseum.
See you there.
Okay, thanks a lot.